how's it going? It's the Travel Chronicles. I'm not sure what chapter we're on, like 13, 14 maybe. But back after Easter, this is actually Tuesday, and yesterday was rough. You know, every once in a while you just have one of them days where it just kind of sucks, and conveniently my boss decided that yesterday and today would be good days to take off. Get a good break in. Unfortunately, like, it's hard to screw up where I work. It is. And that's one of the reasons why I like it, because it's hard to do anything too badly. I mean, you may plug up a reactor. I mean, yeah, that can happen. But, you know, the normal day-to-day stuff, it's like it's hard to screw that up. But now we've got a tanker truck coming in, and we don't have enough raw materials to make the product we need to make, because somebody made double the amount yesterday on a blend that wasn't on the schedule 2 weeks ago. And it's like, oh, well, you know, we're just flying by the seat of our pants. And, you know, the good thing where it's hard to screw stuff up, yeah, it is. It's hard to do things so badly. But you can still screw it up and cause other people a lot of work. And we'll just, I know there won't be any resolution to it. I know there won't be any fixing of the problem. So now we're down. Maintenance manager finished last week. Still haven't filled the production job. I didn't get a chance to look yesterday, because yesterday was nuts, because now not only am I helping with maintenance, when the production manager's off, now I have to fill the production job. So it's so ridiculous. And now they're talking about maybe opening the economy back up from COVID. So that'll be interesting from a standpoint of, this is an unprecedented event where we've shut down so much stuff in the country to try to keep people apart. You know, we've stopped sports, we've stopped gatherings, and, you know, it's just, how do you incorporate these things back? And is it just a have at it mentality where everything can come back, you know, as soon as you can, as soon as it's ready? Or do you start incorporating things slowly, you know, restaurants, stores, open back up first, you know, then schools, you know, maybe some public gatherings, you know, churches and stuff. But, you know, you still have to use so much caution right now that I don't know that I trust the federal or state governments to say, oh, nope, now's the time, yep, it'll be okay. And I know there's going to be a certain point where you get enough herd immunity, that the virus, you know, won't spread as rapidly. But if you get in contact with the wrong person, you can still get it. So then it becomes a question of, how do you avoid those people? I don't know. How do you keep them? We kind of peaked. I think it's between 30 and 35,000 new cases a day in the U.S. and it's been that way for a week or so, maybe 10 days. I don't know that the deaths have peaked necessarily. Maybe in New York. It's a different situation. They've got a mass grave in New York, where they're bringing the people in, putting coffins, people that came to the morgue, you know, without anybody, and, you know, they're just putting them in there 3 deep. It's crazy. But states decide when they can go back to doing things normally. I'm not sure. You know, I think it has to be up to the federal government. I do agree with what was on the radio a little bit ago, saying the federal government should be the one to dictate. But I don't know that you have to do it. Where there's going to be a divide is if you let states do it, and then that neighboring state to the one that's open is like, why aren't we open? We're right here. We're in the same spot. We should be open too. So that's where the problem's going to be. And then I don't know. The federal government can open in sections. You know, maybe the northeast section, southeast section. But then again, you're still going to have a barrier. You know, from one state to another if you didn't allow them. So I think it's just going to be kind of a mess if you don't let everybody kind of go back or have some systematic approach to restart this. You know, restaurants first, stores, churches, schools. You know, and in some places they've just closed the schools for all year, for the rest of the year. I don't think Ohio's committed to that yet. That was smart on their part. You can still get a month, you know, even if it goes over a little bit, you know, even if it goes into June, who cares? And I'm sure some of these kids that wanted to play spring sports would rather go into June in their senior year to play, you know, their last sport than, you know, to never have that opportunity, you know, especially coming in thinking they would have it. So graduations. You know, I think kids do want to go back to school after being out for a month now. You know, this wasn't ideal. You know, this not for anybody, especially not for them. But somebody making a decision has to say it's okay to come back. I don't know anybody's qualified to make that decision. And I'm not sure what the criteria, what the metrics are. Now, obviously, you can wait, just wait, you know, for a period, and then it has to be safe now, so it becomes an easy decision. You know, it's not really a decision in my mind if you wait that long. But, you know, at what point is it not going to get worse where you can start things back up? You know, people in the healthcare field have to have some input in this too, because, you know, you open it back up, there's going to be a surge of people going to the hospital. And in places where the peaks haven't hit yet, you can say, well, okay, New York's good because they've already had it. All right, well, Ohio's still around, you know, 5,000 to 6,000 cases. What do we do? You know, we haven't had 100,000 yet. You know, we do have 11 million people. We haven't had as many as New York State. So, you know, and barely 5% of the cases. So it's like, yeah, and here at all. Then the question is the herd immunity thing. They're going to do some testing for antibodies in California, thinking maybe they already had it already, because California hasn't been hit that bad. They have twice as many people as California, and they haven't been hit near as bad. So, well, maybe we already see it, because there was a nasty flu season in December and January, which I've kind of said before, I think I may have had this. So, yeah, I would sign up for antivirus or antibody testing, like right now. Hey, well, I may need 2 days off at the end of this week. Alright. Well, good luck. Oh, it's supposed to be cold this week, so I'd say 2020 kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. It's not been a great year so far. Alright. Well, chin up. Good luck. See you later.